I am the Juicer. Juicer here, Juicer's Corner, week 7 in the NFL. And we're going to get into it right away. I got my Jay Cutler jersey on. Shout out to Jay Cutler for getting arrested and DUI and gun possessions. Very good, my friend, outside the NFL, and you're still doing well, I guess. All right. We're going to get into it. Thursday game already happened. This is late Sunday at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And we got Denver, New Orleans. I would have took New Orleans. I thought they would have been okay after Spencer got another week. But that Bo Nix kid, he's playing well. They crushed them. They did well in New Orleans. They're not looking good. But we're moving on from that. We got the 8:30 in the morning, Jacksonville hosting New England in London. Jacksonville State from last week. And we're going to get into it. I think Jacksonville, what's the line? It's 6.5, 42.5. Jacksonville wins this game. I don't know. New England probably keep it somewhat close, 42.5. I mean, you gotta score points. I mean, New England's not really scoring many points, but we're just gonna take Jacksonville in that game. All right, Tennessee at Buffalo. Buffalo got Amari Cooper in the trade. Tennessee's coming off a bye, but they're not looking that good. This Tennessee team, they're gonna hang in there, but Buffalo at home -9. I'm taking Buffalo. The 9, maybe Tennessee coming off the bye, sticks in there. I know Buffalo just beat the Jets only by 3, or what is it, 3? Or yeah, 3. But come on. Aaron Rodgers had the Hail Mary before the goddamn fucking half of the game. That game 7 points. They scored 3 points in the second half. That Jet team's not very good. We'll get to them when we get to them. And so we're just taking Buffalo. Buffalo minus the 9. They should beat Tennessee by 10. All right. Miami and Indy. What can you say about this? Two bad teams. Indy -3, 43.5. Miami, I don't know. You guys are in trouble. I don't know if Tua's going to come back. I feel for you. You're not making any moves to really try to get another backup. You're kind of relying on Tua to come back at the end, but I think this guy might have to hold out the rest of the year. Miami, you're in trouble. So we're going to take Indy in this game, -3. All right, Detroit at Minnesota, Minnesota -1.5, 50.5. Gotta give a shout out to Hutchinson. Sorry, man. Broke your leg. I heard it on TV. It was bad. I felt for you. You're a good player. I hope you get a speedy recovery. All right, my friends. And we're going to take you. We're going to take the Detroit Lions to upset the Minnesota Vikings. It is an upset. That's 5-0. We need to chop them off that block so we can even it up throughout our division. All right. Taking Detroit. Cincinnati at Cleveland. We got the return of the Chubb man. And I still got to take Cincinnati. They got to dig themselves out of this hole. They can't lose another game right now. The line's 5.5. Cleveland 41. I think they'll cover. They'll go over 41, and I think Cincinnati should win by 7. All right. Houston at Green Bay. Line's 2.5. 48.5. Houston won last week. Packers won last week. Bears won last week. Everybody's winning last week. But Houston, I cannot have. I love them. I love them. I would love for them to go into Lambeau Field and beat this Packer team. I would love it. It would help everybody out. My Bears, everybody in the business. But I'm afraid to say something just is over me. I don't know what it is, but I'm taking the Packers in this game. They're -2.5. Taking the Pack at home. At home is the key. I think Houston just has been riding kind of high, and I think the Pack might win this game. Might be a high-scoring game, too. All right. Seattle at Atlanta. Atlanta -3. Seattle, you lost last week. I don't know, man. This Atlanta team, they're scrappy. They're doing pretty decent. -3, I think I'll take them at home. All right. Philly -3 at New York Giants. You got Barkley coming home. Taking Philly -3. Giants are going to hang in there, but I think Philly's a better team. Barkley's going to run all over them, hopefully. So we're going to take Philly -3. All right. You got Carolina at Washington. Washington -9.5. Washington should win this game 9.5. It's so hard to take an NFL team, you know, to cover 9, 10 points. So we're just going to take Washington in this game. 51.5, the way they've been scoring points, but Carolina's got an okay defense. I don't know, boys. Just take Washington money line. All right, the Raiders at Rams. What can you say about these two terrible teams? Rams are even given 7 points, coming off a bye, 43.5. I think we're going to take the LA Rams in this game, minus the 7. What the hell? KC on the road at Frisco, and Frisco's -2. So somebody, please give me some information. I guess this is the big trap game of the year, but I want you to explain to me that you have 2-time back-to-back Super Bowl champs, 5-0, coming off a bye with Andy Reid, and you're giving Patrick Mahomes 2 points? Until you can buck them off, I'm taking KC. I'm sorry. You just can't do that to the Super Bowl champs. Back to back. Sorry. Take KC. Sorry, Frisco. I love you guys. But you just can't beat these guys. I'm sorry. It's if you can knock them off, that's great. But 2-time Super Bowl champs, and you're giving them points, and they're 5-0, and coming off a bye. I'm sorry, you just can't do it. Nope. All right. Jets at Pittsburgh. Jets -2, 39.5. I was going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers in this game. The problem is that Tomlin, I don't understand what you're doing messing with this team that is 4-2 for you with Justin Fields. You're putting Russell Wilson in to start the game. I'm taking the Jets. Davante Adams is coming back. That really is not that big of a deal. It will be because you are starting Russell Wilson. I'm sorry. You're starting Russell Wilson. You need a running quarterback that's going to keep the chains going, to keep those guys off the field. I don't understand your thinking. You're at home. Maybe your defense is going to bring it down for you. But I'm sorry, I'm taking the Jets, which I don't want to do, but I am. All right. Monday night, we get back to the Duke game on Monday night. Thank you very much, NFL. All right. Baltimore at Tampa Bay. Baltimore -3.5, 49.5. This should be a high scoring. Baltimore's defense came up a little bit bigger last week. They're still allowing teams to score 21, 24, 26, 8, whatever. A lot of points on them. Their defense has got to tighten it up. But we're taking Baltimore on the road. I know Tampa played really well last week. I think Baltimore just has to flex their muscle. They got to continue to win if they want to be a Super Bowl contender. All right. LA Chargers on the road to Arizona. We got the rookie coming back. I think I saw he's going to come out of protocol for the concussion, so he's going to play, but I still don't think that's going to help. I think with the Chargers, hardball coming off a bye, and it's only -1.5, and the Chargers are in like a 3-point game on every game they play. It's unbelievable. So we're just going to take the Chargers. That's the Juicer's pick. Here we go. But let me throw something out there, the Bear fans. The Bears played very, very well last week. Caleb did our thing, 4 touchdowns. This defense is for real. We're hoping to add to our defense. We're hoping to add to our offensive line. You hear me? Offensive line. Give this kid some help. You can see what he's going to do. I know you're on a bye. I'm not supposed to talk. But guess what? Let's go Chicago Bears. And Juicer, see you next week.